San Diego. Brett, welcome to the program. Go ahead, please.
How you doing, Michael? You seem like a pretty enlightened individual, and I'm wondering why you haven't shed any light on the two witnesses from the flight that actually saw a well-dressed Indian man actually talk this Somali onto the flight without a passport, without a visa, and then was, according to these two witnesses, this Indian man was detained in Detroit. The FBI denied it, and then they have changed their stories 3 times since. And I'm wondering what you think about that. And I'd also like to know why you never talk about the Bilderberg group and how they are running the world.
Well, the Bilderberg group is a 1980s, early 90s talk radio third rail, so I'd rather avoid it. That's a kind of Y2K secret, secret handshake group that I have no knowledge of, so I would pass on that one. I suggest you go to people with shortwave radio shows if you'd like to hear more about the Bilderbergs. Now, with regard to the Indian man, I have the story up on my website. Well, what can I say about something that I know nothing about? I don't know anything to say about it. I try to speak about something that I can draw conclusions from. What conclusion can I draw from 2 eyewitnesses who saw the diaper bomber being led away and another man, an Indian man? I don't know what to conclude. What would you say?
Well, I would conclude that the FBI is trying to protect this second man for some reason, and if the Flying Dutchman had not stopped this bomber, we would have the country sounding the drum beats for war into Yemen to further enrich the military-industrial complex and further eviscerate the freedoms and rights of law-abiding Americans.
So what would you suggest be done?
I would suggest that with our, I believe, $70 billion security infrastructure to keep these people out, that people just do their jobs. Had there been a person that would check to see if he had a passport, he never would have gotten on that flight. I don't believe they need to take more of our rights than they already have. They just need to have these people follow their jobs and do their jobs to keep these people off of our flights.
Yes, but what they're doing instead is punishing the average American instead of punishing the would-be bomber. And that's the way governments always work. It's the way I predicted they would work. I've said on the show that if, God forbid, there should be another terrorist act in this country, they would not crack down on the would-be bombers. They'll crack down on the average American patriot and go after your guns. That would be the reaction of a cowardly, hysterical, out-of-control, stupid government.
All right, thank you, Michael. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. That's my, shall I repeat the words? Because that's my opinion of what we have running the country today. They're very dangerous. They're extremely dangerous, and they're more likely to get even more draconian with regard to you and I than towards the Somali or the Yemenite amongst us. Shall I put it any other way? Because there's no other way to put it.